In this tutorial, let's see how to register an account on SuperConstruct and create a project. To begin with, type SuperConstruct and click on the SuperConstruct application software, and it lands you onto the web application for SuperConstruct. On the top right corner, you would see two options called Login and Register. Click on the Register option and automatically a new tab opens up. Fill in the details and click on Register. Once I click on Register, automatically a 6-digit OTP is sent to the inbox. And let's go ahead and check the inbox. You see there's an email that's sent with the OTP right here. So I'm just going to type it right here and click Enter. Automatically, the OTP verification is done, and it leads you to the first introduction page, which says follow these steps to set your account. Profile creation, project creation, and then user invitation. I'm going to click on Next. Once we click on Next, it lands to the profile page, wherein you will have to create a profile for yourself. So I've already added in the first name and last name initially, so that's not required. And then you can select the preferred time zone if needed. Your email address is already auto-filled in because you've entered it at the registration stage. Your phone number is added. If you want to add an alternative phone number, you can just click Add and add another phone number. I don't need it, so I'm just going to delete that right away. The address information, I'm going to select the address from the list, but you start typing in the address and you can see one of the addresses coming up in the list based on Google search. And once you've filled in all the details, you can click on Save. Now you notice that the profile details are saved and it takes us to the company details page. So in this case, what we have to do is give our company a name, and then we have to select company type. In this case, I'm going to select sole proprietorship here. Add a website reward if required. It's not mandatory though. And then select industry. In this case, I'm going to select construction, the size of the company and the year founded in. So I'm just going to say 2001. Scroll down, you have the contact information. So maybe you can add the information that's required. When you add a contact information, you can add a company logo. You can just click or drag image to upload. Select a specific image and upload it right here. And then you have the company address. I'm just going to add the company address right here. And then click on Save and automatically all the details get saved. And the last step would be the terms and conditions. So you can just go ahead, read the terms and conditions yourself, and then click on I agree to the terms and conditions. Click on Complete Onboarding, and automatically your company onboarding is completed successfully. Here is your company. Now to create a new project, I'm going to click on my organization. And once I click on my organization, it lands me to a projects page. So as we've created this account just recently, you will not see any active projects as of yet. However, if it's an account that you've been using regularly, you'd see quite a few projects under active, draft, and completed based on the activities in your company. So now to create a new project, you can go ahead and click on the new project icon right here from the middle of the screen or on the top right corner. And once I do that, a pop-up appears on the right side of the screen. So you've got a list for the project type to choose from: commercial, consulting, ground up, interior finish outs, remodeling, residential, semi-commercial, utilities, etc. So for demo purposes, I'm selecting residential. The project name, I would say Prestige Highline. The project number is something that you can give a project yourself from your end. So I'm just going to say 2025 project number 32. So that's a unique number that I've given to my project. What's the budget on this project? Here, USD is auto-selected. Do you have a contingency budget set up? So let's say the project value is a certain amount and you're setting up an additional budget for the project in cases of any changes in the project or any uncertain expenses that come up. And this is only visible to you. So let's say I'm going to add a $100,000 contingency budget right here. Add the description for the project. The next comes the holiday calendar. You can download the holiday calendar template, gray out all the holidays from the calendar and upload it. And automatically the system marks those holidays grayed out and it won't count them into the project timelines. And then you have the working day schedule option. Do you want your schedule to be 5-day or 6-day? I'm going to select 6 days. Then select start date and end date for this project. And then the next question is, does this project support units of measure and schedule of values? If you want your project to support units of measure under schedule of values, you can select yes or no, totally up to you. And if you enable this, then schedule of values will include unit of measure for unit price and number of units. I'm going to select no for now. The next questions is, does this project support allow owner to create a SOV? If enabled, the owner can also create a SOV. And then the next question is, would you like to make dates in the SOV mandatory or optional? In this case, I'm going to select optional. And then you can add an image of the project. All you have to do is click on change and then upload any of the images that you want and the project address again. And then you got the roles and permissions. So the person who is creating the role, is he the owner, general contractor, or the developer? In this case, I'm going to select general contractor and click on publish. Automatically, the project gets published. Click on the project and you will notice that all the information here, like the contingency budget, the budget of the project, the working days, the schedule, the project type, creator role, project location, project description with other details that we added. This is how you register yourself on SuperConstruct, create a company, and create a new project.